let's have some fun. I'll meet you there.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel, guys. In today's video, I redid my archery range, guys. Rearranged some targets, took down some things, got it all set up for 15 and 20 yards where I like to shoot. Got all my targetry set up, and I'm just gonna go over it. I built this about 2 summers ago, and I originally had horse mat backstops. I don't have those anymore. The wood rotted. It looked horrible. This grass was like 3 foot tall because my zero turn wasn't working at the beginning of the summer, so I wasn't able to cut it till now, and I just did like 3 passes over it and got it down really short. So I want to show you guys the archery range. Okay, so like I said, the grass was about that tall. And look at this, got it all nice and mowed, got all the targets out, got them all set up nice. First, this has always been my 15-yard mark. When I originally built this, I put bow hangers on here. I got arrow holders because I was shooting a lot of compound bows, which I still will shoot recurve and compound out here, even the crossbow. So these closer targets right here, and I'll go over each target, are 15 yards, and the ones in the back are 20 yards right there. We walk up here to this power line. This is 30 yards right here. Again, I got another bow hanger. Okay, these have been out here a while, as you guys can tell, but they'll still work. Arrow holder, 30 yards. I keep on walking back around the shed by where I park my mowers and stuff. I still got to put up a bunch of stuff from mowing. Only shot 41 yards like once, and I hit the target really, really low. I may do that with the old compound bow in a video. Well, let's go down and see exactly what targets I have, and I'll tell you guys brands and everything. I may not get all these brands right because some of them I don't remember, but I'll try. So, yeah. All right, so first off, we have the strutting turkey. I believe this is a Delta McKenzie strutting turkey. It's a Jake. But I have them kind of angled off so that way you can still see the head of the turkey in the fan. I think it looks really, really cool. I've got a shooter hog target right here. These are some of the cheaper targets you can get, but that's all right. I'll shoot them till there's nothing left, kind of like you see right here. I've got a big shooter buck, but now it's a bedded doe right here, and an old yellow jacket MT350 dual threat that's holding her up because those are my 2 oldest targets, and they've definitely seen better days, but there's still a lot of life in that archery target right there. Right here we have a trophy hunter, the Survivor field point target, and it's like a $25 target. It used to be hung up on some bungees, but the bungees rotted out, but that's okay. It's got some cardboard inside, and then inside is a bunch of filling. And it's pretty cool. That's what the front looks like. Here's the back. At the 20-yard mark right here. That's where we're at. This is another big shooter buck right here, but I turned it into a big shooter doe because I already have a buck target over there. And this is going to be a standing doe. This is the same target as the one that's up there, but my father-in-law gave me this because his crossbow is too powerful for it, and he had to buy a different target. So yeah, she's still got a lot of life in her, and now I got a bedded doe target. This is the big shooter turkey tom target right here. And I had to put another stake in it to level it out, but I think she'll be all right. Got her back here at the 20-yard mark. Not a bad turkey target. I think I paid $100 for it, or $119, something like that. I can't remember. But I've had it for a while. So she's still held up. And then we've got this buck right here. And I believe this is the Delta McKenzie buck. I can't exactly remember. But this has got some like self-healing foam in here. And then I've got it on a 3D target stand. I may eventually get a metal target stand for that target right there. Not sure yet. But this is the big old buck that I got. And on the back here, it's just got one little heart spot for a target. Yep, Delta McKenzie target. And I believe this is the intruder buck, but I may be wrong about that. But as you guys can tell right here, it's got a lot more bullseyes. 2 dream targets I want to get for this backyard range. An elk, probably the 1/3 size Reinhardt elk, probably, because it's a heck of a lot cheaper than a full-size elk, which is over like $1,000 to get. You can find the Reinhardt elk, I think, on sale for like under $300, but I haven't wanted to drop that much money on an archery target yet. And I'd like to get a black bear, whether I get the Field Logic black bear or something different like a Delta McKenzie one. I'd like to get one. I have family in Maine, so that'd be, and I was born in New Hampshire, so black bears, you know, that kind of East Coast thing would be awesome. And I've always wanted to hunt elk, but so I'd get an elk target for here in the archery range, the backyard archery range. Well, guys, that's been my video for tonight, showing off my target, showing up how I mowed the archery range. All these did have some really bad built 3D mat backstops, and I'll put pictures in here of those for you guys to see what it looked like when I first set it up, when I changed it, all kinds of stuff. And now every time I mow, I can just pull these and mow, and I won't have a bunch of weeds growing up around them all the time and everything like that, like I was with the stand. So yeah, so y'all remember, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, Jesus loves you. Remember to push. Pray until something happens. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we ended up, let's have some fun. Bang, we ended up, let's have some fun. Grab your gun, grab your bow, grab your fishing pole, let's go. Let's have some fun. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you in the outdoors. Yeah, we in the outdoors, let's have some fun. Bang, we in the outdoors, let's have some fun. Grab your gun, grab your bow, grab your fishing pole, let's go. Let's have some fun. I'll meet you.